Enough rambling. So you know the gist. If you guys like videos like this, don't forget to blah, I can't keep doing it. Enough rambling. Hello all you beautiful people and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So obviously you can tell by the title down below and why I am barefaced right now at the moment. I'm going to be doing my Rare Beauty review video over Selena Gomez's new brand. I'm so excited to try out some of these products. As soon as I heard that she was coming out with it, I got super excited. I mean, I know a lot of celebrities and there's been a lot of conflict in the beauty community about different celebrities coming out with makeup brands because they're just seeing it as like a cash grab and thinking that they really don't have any like real authenticity about coming out with a makeup brand. But if you actually watch Nikki Tutorial and Selena Gomez do their collaboration video, she went into detail about why she created Rare Beauty, and you can actually go onto her website. She kind of goes into detail about it. I mean, there's a bunch of videos out there about Selena just talking about why she came out with this brand, but in general, enough rambling. So you guys know the gist. If you like videos like this, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell down below so you never miss a video with me, your girl Sandra D, and let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you in just a little bit so you guys can actually see me putting on my makeup. So any item that I actually don't have in her collection, I was only able to pick up 3 items because when I went to Sephora, I was very selective on the items I really want to purchase after watching so many different reviews on the item. So if I don't have that item, I'm just going to fill it in with something else and then keep moving on. So the first thing I want to start off obviously is primer. She had this illuminating primer that I was very conscious about like purchasing, buying, and I wasn't really sure if I really wanted to buy it at all just because of the plain fact of it's a primer. I have so many different primers and it's just an illuminating primer, and I feel like I have some already in my collection, which actually I do, which is probably a little bit more on the affordable side, and I'm kind of wanting to see if it's a dupe or not. So this is going to be the Almay Luminous Primer. It has a broad spectrum and SPF of 15, and this is what it looks like. Again, it kind of has like the same color too, so I've used this before. Now again, it does have that like illuminating texture as well, so it does have a little bit of a pearlescent look to it, if you can tell. But yeah, let's go ahead and just put that all over our skin. So we're doing our makeup for today because it is Sunday fun day for me here in good old Indiana, and we're gonna go meet our friends at the bar here in a little bit. Going to meet our friends at the bar in a little bit. Wow, that was kind of muffled. And so I just want to go ahead and do my makeup for this evening and talk to you guys about it. So yeah. So that is what the primer looks like on my face. Again, it does give me a little bit of a sheen to my skin, which I love that. Again, I've been really into dewy skin a lot recently and just wearing my face just not so mattified and not so dried out, just because it is still kind of humid here in Indiana. Again, we are in September, which is really odd to say, and the winter hasn't fully, and the weather hasn't fully like transferred over into like fall yet. It's starting to get a little bit colder, but it's not completely cold, so it's not even anywhere near that yet. Like, it's fluctuating so much. So anyways, here is the foundation that I got, and I love the packaging. Packaging is really cool. Obviously, she talked about it, how she made it like good for people who have arthritis or people who have like trouble turning things. But if you have primer on your hands, ladies and gentlemen, that ball thing did not work for me whatsoever. So this is what the foundation looks like for me. I got this in 210N. So when I went to go do like the color matching, I looked at it online, and then when I actually went into the store to actually look at the foundation itself, because you can do a color shade matching on Sephora's website to figure out what your actual shade is. But I actually had a young girl named Ashley who was in the Keystone Sephora in Indianapolis that helped me out. Shout out to her. She was great. She helped me with all the swatches, anything I needed while I was in there. And so we end up settling on 210, which is a little bit better because the shades that it matched me with was way too dark. And then as I was looking through all the other shades, and obviously with Sephora, you can't really touch anything. They have to swatch things for you, again, with everything going on. Please make sure you're being safe. Please make sure you sanitize. But so this is the foundation that I got, and this is what it looks like. You guys have kind of seen how it has that doe foot applicator. Again, for hygienic purposes, it depends on how you guys want to do this. You can, you know, put it all over your face, but again, just be careful about your products. Obviously, things can harbor bacteria, so if you have a face that breaks out a lot, I would say it's probably in your best interest not to like dot this all over your face. Probably more or less get like a palette or just put it on the back of your hand so that you can go in with your sponge that you can clean and cleanse. Unlike this, you're dipping it back in every single time into product. So just I don't know, just a tip there, I guess. I really don't have that many breakouts. I rarely ever do breakout, which is crazy to say. I think it's just because I take really good care of my skin. I drink a lot of water. It's not something that I've ever really had to deal with, and I feel very thankful that I've never had to deal with extreme breakouts. But yeah, so let's go ahead. I normally like to do like the striping method of this, and I just forgot I was supposed to shake this. So shake it really well. It does have a ball in there for us to kind of get the product around. Anyways, so we're gonna just do what I normally do. And with this foundation, it does have a buildable coverage for us in here. She said less is more, but you know your girl likes to be fully covered all the way up. So it is what it is, and that's just how this is going to go, ladies and gentlemen. So I think that is enough on my face so far. And I just realized I forgot to grab a mirror to use during this. Like, I don't even know what I was thinking. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this little mirror from my Hourglass, even though it's dirty AF on the inside, and we're just gonna make it work, okay? Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out with my sponge. Make sure we get it down into our neck. And traditionally, this is how I normally like to do my makeup, is with the sponge. This is the Huda Beauty sponge that I got in one of my subscription boxes, but this is typically how I always like to do my makeup, is with the sponge. Occasionally, sometimes I will use a brush, but it just depends on what you want to use. Now, obviously, Selena, in her collection, she actually had a brush set that she wanted you to use for this makeup. Again, it's up to you on what you are comfortable with, just because not everyone is used to using a brush when it comes to doing their makeup, when it comes to foundation. More people are more comfortable with a sponge. Some people are more comfortable with a brush. So it just depends on you. Now, people will also still are using the silicone sponge that came out years ago. I talked about it in a video recently when I did a dollar store haul, because I saw it in the dollar store. And I remember when that was like a big fad when it first came out. Obviously, because the silicone type of beauty blender, or whatever you want to say, wouldn't absorb the product as much as this would, as much as a brush would. And obviously it's easier to clean as well. So yeah, I'm still thinking about doing a video about like different ways to apply your foundation or your makeup using a sponge versus a brush, and then also versus the silicone sponge, and also versus the Tati Blendiful thingamabob. So if you guys are interested in a video like that, and if you think that's something you'd be wanting to watch, let me know in the comments down below. I would really like to know your opinion if I should do a video like that, because I know there's other videos like that, people just do like the sponge, but I don't know if people have like gone into full detail of like different types of different applicators. So I don't know, my nose itches, I feel like every single time, in this same spot my nose itches every video. Why? I have no idea. Okay, I think that's enough blended out. So obviously you guys can see how my skin looks with the first application. I think it turned out actually really good. Again, it does have a natural, and I have hairs on my face from my dog. Don't know how that happened, but it does have a really beautiful application. I do like it a lot. I think I need to, I see how it was bunching up a little bit in my nose area, but that's obviously going to happen no matter what. But yeah, I think it's really pretty. I can still see some of my freckles a little bit of discoloration above my lip. So I might go and put just a little bit more on those areas, and then we'll just move on. Alright, so we are back. I kind of did a few different things off camera just so we can kind of speed this video along. So I went ahead and did some concealer on my face. I went ahead and used the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer since we are trying to still keep that dewy look and have hydration to our face. And then I went ahead and used a cream bronzer that I've really been loving lately. This is the Physicians Formula Sculpting Bronzer with jojoba oil. And then this is in the color... Actually, I don't know which color this is. I don't even see that it has a bronzant. I think it's the organic wear. It doesn't have a color shade on it, which is really weird. I didn't notice that, but yeah, this is what it looks like. So I went ahead and used that for bronzer, and then I went ahead and just did a cute like neutral eye and just mascara, and then obviously I filled in my eyebrows with just a neutral type of shade for that matches my eyebrows. I don't know what I'm saying there, but I'm back in the browser filled. Back in the browser filled. Back in the browser filled. Okay, if you know that reference, you know, leave that down below. So we're gonna move on to the 2 stars of the show that are left that I have here for us. So I was able to pick up the Rare Beauty blush shade in Grateful, and then I was also able to pick up the liquid luminizer in Transcendent. So this is what it looks like. These are so pretty. I'm gonna tell you right now, this, obviously you can see the shade. It is a little bit more on the, it's coming off really red on camera, but it's more of like a watermelon type of color, like a pinky red type of shade for blush. And I kind of want to do like a cream, I have a lot of ideas I want to bring to my channel. I kind of want to do like a cream blush like type of review video going over all the different products that are out there, whether they're high-end or drugstore. So if you're interested in a video like that, you know, let me know. I will do it because it's gonna come. It's on my to-do list of stuff to do. Okay, anyways, rambling on. So the blush. I will tell you less is more and exactly how she said it, but if you watched her do her Nikki tutorials and the collab video that her and Selena did, anyways, she went in ham on it. But she used the color Joy. The color Joy when I went to Sephora was sold out. Obviously, was sold out was Joy and Mesmerize were the 2 shades that she used in that video. I knew that was going to happen, which is why I went for this shade, which I love. I love peachy tone shades because that one's more on the neutral side, but some people are a little scared of color. I am not. So we're going to go ahead and dive into this shade. I'm going to go ahead and put it on the back of my hand first because like I said, it is very pigmented. So we're just going to go ahead and put a little bit on the back of my hand, and then we're going to stipple that onto the face. But again, that is what the shade Grateful looks like. And again, the packaging is just too cute. So I'm gonna go use the side of my sponge and just dab that out just a little bit, and then we're gonna go ahead and put that on our face. And I lost my mirror again. Why, Sandra D? I don't know what I did with it. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's gonna make it easier for you guys. Do you see that? It just blends into the skin so seamlessly. Oh, and I also forgot to say, I did use some setting powder on my T-zone area underneath my eyes to set my concealer on my forehead, a little bit around my nose because that's technically where I lose pigmentation in my foundation the quickest, and a little bit on my chin. But yeah, this is just so pretty. And the way that it blends is just effortlessly. If I was to put this on my face, which I did yesterday, again, this is a trial and error type of like product of learning how to use cream products. I didn't used to use them in the past, but I'm trying to get used to them a little bit better and just kind of like broadening my horizon on products. But it is beautiful, and obviously less is more, but blush is always the first thing to go on your face, which is really odd. But yeah, that is what it looks like. So let's go ahead and do that on the other side. I'm going to add a little bit more product to my hand really quickly. And then we will do, also the applicator is really interesting. It's not like a flat type of applicator, but it's not like a full, I don't know how to describe it. Like it's just weird. It's interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and blend a little bit more out on my hand. And then we're gonna go in on the other side. And again, I am starting at the apples of my cheeks and then just blending up on my cheekbone. And there we go. So that is how that looks. I love how it gives you like that natural flushed look. It's a really pretty color. It looks so good, so good. So put a little bit on my nose maybe, just to give me a little bit more of a pinkish tone to my nose. And that is what that looks like. Okay, now we've got the Illuminizer. So I really love illuminizing drops. Obviously my favorite one I talk to you guys all the time is the iconic London ones, but I will let you know this has a completely different type of texture when it comes to it. I kid you not, these products, so they're very smooth on the hand, but it's almost like pore filling when it comes to the blush and to the Illuminizer. Like the moment I put it onto my hand, which that's what it looks like, I'll share it out for you guys. It's like so smooth and it's not tacky whatsoever. Why am I not getting myself in focus? It's not tacky whatsoever like some of the other ones that I've used in the past when it comes to drops, but it just like smooths out my skin. So can you like see my hand, like how smooth that looks, how you can't really see all like the lines in my hand? Like it's so weird. I don't know what's in this that makes it that way, what the ingredient is, that it's like pore filling or it fills in and it just feels just so soft and gentle. So that is just, I love it so much. Okay, let's go ahead and put this on our face. So this I'm going to put on my face. The blush I did not, just because of how harsh it can be, but this one's a little bit different. So we're just going to go ahead and dot that right there, put a little bit on the nose, the bridge of our nose, and then tap it off on the other side as well. And then we're almost done with our look, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's go ahead and blend that out. Can you see how beautiful that shine is? It's amazing. And there it is. Looks so pretty on camera. All right. So last thing to do is just put on a simple lip. I'm just going to go use what I have right here in my drawer really quickly. This is the Physicians Formula Tinted Lip Treatment. This is in Tickled Pink. And this is a, like I said, a tinted lip treatment. I love these. I love the nude one. It's like more of a brown tone shade. And then just pop a little bit of gloss on really quickly, just to give that more of a beautiful sheen to our lips. Curl the lashes one more time. And that is the completed look. Let's zoom you guys out really quickly. Take our clips out of our hair. Remind myself to take that off. Alright, so that is the makeup all the way on. I'm going to go ahead and set my makeup with the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Spray Mist. You can never have enough setting spray. And yeah, so that is how the look came out. So what do you guys think about the look, about the products? Let's go ahead and quickly review my thoughts. So the foundation, again, I got it in 210N. I think this is a pretty good like shade match for me right now, since I am still a little bit tan from the summer. I might have to switch to a lighter shade when it comes to winter if I decide to like not keep my tan, but I just love being tan, so I think I might keep it. But I really do love the packaging on these items. I do like the foundation. I do think it is a little bit on the like thin liquidy side compared to some of the other foundations I have that have a little bit more of a thicker consistency. So you really do have to build this up. But again, it's supposed to have a very like natural look. Also do have the packaging right here for us. So the packaging also was really cute when you went to the store. And it does have the shade match onto it, but as it does say for the foundation, it's a foundation elixir that feels barely there while building up coverage and boosting a natural glow is what the foundation is supposed to have. And then it just says instructions, just shake well before using, and pretty much it. So it's supposed to have like a light to medium coverage. Again, it's supposed to look like a foundation that's barely there, but again, if that's not your type of gist, then I guess, or the kind of foundation you like light to medium coverage, and you're more of a full coverage girl, then I would not suggest this for you. But if you like to have more of those natural looks, then this would be a foundation for you, and that's kind of what I've been going for a lot lately. And then as for the Illuminizer, so the Illuminizer I got was in Transcendent, and this is supposed to have a silky second skin liquid highlighter that creates a lasting lift within glow. Again, I love the consistency of these Illuminizers. Again, they feel very light, but they have a nice sheen to them as well. Can you see that glow? It's amazing. And then it's very pore filling. It doesn't feel sticky like some of the other ones that I have. Like if I touch it right now, it feels like it just blended into my skin, like it set itself. It doesn't feel textured whatsoever. So I definitely think you should pick up those drops. And then the last thing is going to be the blush. And then for the packaging on the blush, it does have the little dot on the top that tells you what the shade is. And then what it says on the box for us is that it's supposed to be a long-lasting liquid blush that blends and builds beautiful and soft, healthy flush to your skin. And I think that's exactly what it did. I mean, the shade range isn't that big. She's got 6 shades compared to how like the foundation shades, I think she has like 48 shades. And then the Illuminizers, I think there were 6 shades. Again, if I'm wrong, I apologize. But those are the items that I picked up. I love them so much because it's kind of what I've been going for in the looks that I've been wanting for that natural summer glow. So again, I appreciate you guys so much for visiting my channel, and then I can't wait to keep using these products. One thing I will say again, because they are so like a natural look and she doesn't use that much powder on her face, I will tell you they are not very mask friendly, because again, you're not setting them, and because they still have a tackiness to them because the blush and the Illuminizer aren't set with powder, they are going to come off on your mask. So if that's something that you are conscious about having makeup that will not come off on your mask, just thought I'd let you know. But alright, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know your comments down below. I want to know what you guys think about Rare Beauty and everything that's going on about it. But yeah, so I love you guys so much. So again, you know the gist. If you guys like videos like this, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell down below so you never miss a video with me, your girl Senior D, and I will see you in the next one.